boy. It was 100 degrees, boy.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Feel like 113, you know what I'm talking about?
I was out here. It's 113 Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we good.
Alright, let's face these right quick. Put Shema up. Alright. Shema.
Yashala. Yahweh. Alahadinawa. Yahweh. Akkad.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
We want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. We want to say peace and blessing to the hopefully elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song, we the GMS Memphis camp. All right, just come with a little live lesson. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. As you, hey, it's like an open forum, man. All right, just get into some great news and prophecy. All right, as it's being manifested before our eyes. All right, you seeing the MOTV, you know what I'm talking about? And you can't deny it. You know, all you can do is provide it. You see, you cannot deny the MOTV, man. All right, being the sea hip. All right, it's out. It's out. All the countries, all the nations, it started to dig into their CBC technology. All right, they're dealing with that digital currency, man. All right, you can't deny it, man. We heard, man, like the Pastor Hart did that video, man. We at the end, man. It's right at the door, man. All right, it's right at the door. It ain't down the street no more, man. All right, it's gonna be coming to a city near you soon, man. All right, as the plagues that's coming to Babylon the Great, just look at Venezuela for an example. You know what I'm saying? When Venezuela, when they society started to crash, they started to have looting and riot. You know what I'm saying? The government had to step in and bring martial law. You know what I'm saying? They were gonna happen to America. All right? That was gonna happen to Babylon the Great, man. All right? So that's why the Lord has given us this grace period to prep ourselves, man. Like I always speak of proper preparation for performance, along with faith. See, the Lord has given us a chance. You know what I'm talking about? Why yet we have liberty in America, right? We got liberty. You see, He giving us a chance to what? To repent and turn back.
Right.
Before it's what? Before it's too late. All right? Because the charagma is their hands, man. The charagma is at the door, man. But we're going to get into 2 Peter, Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified when we lay the law down, man.
This 2 Peter chapter 2.
Yeah, but this the law of the Bible, though. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't no nigga shit. Yeah, hey, you can lay flat, believe that. You hear me?
Right.
Off the muscle.
This 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9.
See, nigga lame as hell.
And the Lord is not slack concerning His promise.
Like, you see this? You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't hip. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still thinking in that Babylon type of mindset. You know what I'm talking about? They got the camera rolling.
They don't take nothing serious.
He a nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get what? One day, he gonna wake up with a missile.
Right.
Before the Lord slap the shit out of him, either way it go. You know, I can't bring that Memphis shit out on camera.
I know, but
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
That's mocking, because it say in the last days, you know, men should be, you know,
lovers of
themselves trying to mock.
Because he already did it before the camera, remember?
Right. He don't know that he just walked past his salvation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But I ain't want to be all, you know, talking about, you know, that Memphis shit, you know, on camera.
He already out of character,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He a reprobate.
Yeah. But it's all good, though. We're going to keep it moving in the spirit, though.
Hey.
Fuck him.
This 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9,
yeah.
The Lord is not slack concerning His promise.
Yeah, see, that's one thing. But he ain't even in the know.
Right.
He could have stayed right here. Him and his old lady could have stayed right here and got fed.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? They could have got fed and went home like, damn, baby, we just went to church. Because here it is, wisdom crying without.
Right.
She uttered her voice. Get that, matter of fact, get that real quick. Proverbs 1 and 20. All right? Because these what these niggas don't understand. All right? These thoughts and these Christians don't understand, man. All right? Where the true wisdom cry without it. It ain't in the holy houses. Right. All right? It ain't in the temple made with hands, man. All right? Niggas just made me hot. But it's all good. Go ahead, bro.
This Proverbs 1 and 20, wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets.
Right, wisdom, man.
Right.
All right, the true knowledge and understanding. Cry without in the streets, man. All right, on the highways and the hedges where the Lord have sent His prophets out, man.
Right.
You see? Go ahead.
She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates.
Right, and the concord going into the place of business, man. All right, mainly like the downtown areas, man. The openings of the gate.
Right.
All right, but what she cry out with?
In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Right, and he's simple. He a simple-minded Jake, man. All right, and guess what? The Lord gonna slap the shit out of him, man. All right, he's simple-minded, bro. Go ahead, huh?
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
And what else?
And fools hate knowledge.
Right, see, he all by himself. He got some long ass dreads.
Right.
He got a little red bone with him.
Right.
So he like, yeah, nigga, camera, nigga, fast, nigga, woo. He just don't know. He just don't know, man. You just walk past your salvation. You know what I'm saying? He just don't know.
Hey, the Lord is like what Tupac told the big boy in Juice. He said, I got control over your life more than you do.
That's right.
Hey, that's the spirit, you know. That's basically how the Lord is with you niggas, man.
Yeah.
You Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. The Lord got more control, much control, absolute power over your life, man. He direct your steps, man.
Yeah, man.
And he know the end and fate of all human beings, man.
Yeah. So the true wisdom is what we feeding you, man. The understanding of the times come. So we ain't just telling you that God is good, he all love, you know what I'm saying, put the money in the collection plate, I'll see you next Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, we don't work like that. We don't get down like that.
Right.
All right, it said through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, man.
Right.
All right, so we come down here giving you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sugarcoating around here. All right, we out here to bring the word out, man. All right, get Isaiah 58:1.
I got you.
You know, this is a classic, man. This will never fail, man.
This Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Cry aloud, spare not.
Right, see? That's what we doing, man. We crying out, man, to our people, man. To what? To repent. Turn from their wicked ways they evil doing. You know what I'm saying? Turn from that Babylon mindset, man. That nigga shit, man.
Right.
All right, it's time out for that, man. Put a T up. It's time out for that nigga shit.
Right.
All right? Get your mind right, man. Understand and measure the times, man. You see, ain't shit going right in America. You know what I'm saying? You see the foreclosure on houses in apartments. You see they cutting out the Section 8 vouchers, man. You see ain't no food in the grocery stores, man. You see all this. All right, you know what time you living in, but Jake still ignorant. Nigga, Jake still got hope in America, man. This shit over with. All right? So here it is. The Lord has sent the prophets out early, man, to warn you and tell you. All right, they're coming in the drip of David, how about Shemal Shah. And they're going to start with the prophets out here on the highways and the hedges, man. But he said, what now?
This Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not.
And we ain't spurring none. That's why I have to tell that nigga, hey, nigga, that ain't the law of nigga shit, boy. It's the law of the Bible. We going to lay it down nice. All right?
Boy said the earth is laid flat. You like, hey, you going to lay flat too.
You hear me?
You know,
I said, you going to lay flat and believe that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Earth ain't flat.
Right. Jake, you gotta let Jake
but Jake like to rhyme. This Memphis. Jake like to rhyme and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He trying to have a rap career on camera while we trying to preach. You know, he trying to put lyrics and bars together. But the true bars are the scriptures, man. Hey, they don't miss their mark, man.
That's right.
It's a RE on every word, man.
Go ahead with that junk.
Hey, this Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud and spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Right, lift our voice up like a trumpet, man. That means you gotta be austere. All right, you gotta mean what you say when you say it.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
And show my people their transgressions.
And how you show our people their transgressions? By what? The scriptures. You see that? Because we show, hey, you're not supposed to eat pork. You're not supposed to eat shrimp, lobster, crabs. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to commit adultery, messing with another man, woman. You know, you're not supposed to do sorcery. You know what I'm saying? You don't do witchcraft. You're not supposed to do none of them things. And we come out what? In the scriptures to what? Prove it. So that's how we show our people that transgressing. Go ahead.
In the house of Jacob, their sin.
Right, in the house of Jacob, they're sin because our people is going out. Our people is committing sin every day, not knowing. Some do know because we were blessed with a conscience. You know what I'm saying? We were blessed with a conscience, know we doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know how you know, going on a mission, when you was in the world, you went on a mission, you know you're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You did it anyway. Why? Because when no judgment set forth. All right? Go ahead, Doc. You gonna get some?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Man. You know what? I'm gonna get Isaiah, then it's gonna come back to mine.
All right.
This Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know. My people doeth not consider.
Right, yeah, they don't know and they don't consider. Cause when he just walked past talking about the camera on me, you know what I'm saying? He ain't consider the garments. He considers him being on camera. You gonna get the camera, all right? You know, you gonna get the camera, nigga. You ain't gonna want to have you ain't gonna want it how you get it though. All right? Go ahead.
A sinful nation of people laden with iniquity.
Right, they laden with iniquity. Because of what? Babylon the Great. You see that? Go ahead.
A seed of evildoers.
A seed of evildoers because they just like their father. Esau the devil. All right, go ahead.
Children that are corrupters.
Right, according to what? Babylon mindset, right? They corrupted.
Right.
What Jacob say?
Holy One of Israel unto anger.
Right, and they provoke the Lord every day. You know, that's why the Lord said he is angry with the wicked every day. Our people, they always provoking the Lord, man.
Right.
You know, because what? They learn the ways of the heathens. They learn the Esau ways. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
They are going backward.
They going backwards. Not forward, but they what? They going backwards, man. Go ahead.
Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more.
Right, you're going to provoke the Lord more and more. Every time the Lord, like, you know, that went down in Judges.
Yeah.
Every time the Lord delivered him from a king, what Israel do? They went right back and did the same shit. Like, hell no, man. Read the book of Judges. It'll show you they went out constantly. Every time the Lord delivered them, they went right back and did the same shit, man. The Lord had to deliver them again every time they cried out. How long you going to provoke the Lord more and more? Go ahead.
The whole head is sick.
Right, Israel's sick, man. As a whole. We talking about you Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and Hispanics, man. Through. Go ahead.
And the whole heart faint.
And the mind. Through.
Hey, let's go back to that Peter.
Go ahead, Doc.
This 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9.
What guy? Purple? Purple?
Nah, that ain't us. We Israelites. We Jewish? Nah, we not Jewish.
You know what ish means? No, I said ish. What do ish mean?
Right, we not sort of. We the real thing.
Why don't you try to catch him? I know that. Yo.
Sort
what
of.
ish mean?
He telling you, sort of.
He said it, so
All right, so how you gonna say we? So when I say girlish, you mean what? You kind of girlish, right? You gotta talk about. You already know. You got.
Yeah, what you?
You gotta talk about.
Yeah,
I know. Y'all show
He talking about
Ain't nothing for him
bitch.
but to walk. This ain't for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause he went up to bench pressing
He
to
went
the
to bench
gym and
press.
shit. Like
Right.
bullshit.
This 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his
Yeah,
promise.
see the Lord not slack. That's why when you go into Habakkuk 2 and 5, get this Habakkuk real quick. Where that vision was set for the point of time. Because it said the Lord not slack concerning his promise, man.
This Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3.
Yeah.
For-
I'm gonna start at 2.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 2. The Lord answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables,
Right, and we making the plain upon tables. Go ahead.
that he may run that readeth it.
Right?
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right, it's upon the point of time, man. Remember, when you go into Sirach 4, all right, it speaks about how he's not going to stir nor move until that set measure be fulfilled. All right? And here it is, when you're dealing with the charagma, hey, we at that time. All right? We at that time, man. We see it. Right. Go ahead.
But at the end, it shall speak and not lie.
Yeah, so when it started to be manifest in Babylon, it means what? It's speaking. And what? It's not lying. Because here it is, you're going to start to see people go down to that long ass line, all right, to get what? The charagma. You see that? Go ahead.
And though it tarry, wait for it.
Though it's not yet in America, you know what I'm saying? Though it's not in a city near you, wait for it. Because what?
Because it will surely come.
It's going to come. Because the Lord is a man that he shall not lie, man. You gotta remember when you go into 2nd Ezra 15, all right, and 1. All right? Where it says, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. All right? Yeah, 2nd Ezra 15. You got it out.
Because it will surely come and it will not tarry.
Right, it will surely come, man. But the Lord not gonna move nor stir that until all things be fulfilled, man. All right, go back to the what's called.
It's 2 Peter chapter 3, starting at verse 10. We're back at verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise,
right,
as some men count slackness.
Yeah, Christians count, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's slackness.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got Muslims, the Egyptologists, the country communities, you know, your grandma, your mama, your uncle, your dad, your sisters. Everybody count the Lord's slackness when it comes down to prophecy, man. And we speak about the end times. You know? What you have Nate say? It's June. Ain't nobody gonna tell. He kept the Lord's slackness. You see?
That's like basically, if I may add, it's like basically saying you think I'm a joke. Like
you think I'm bullshit.
Yeah, you think I'm playing. And you know, Jake always doing it like the dude, you know, that walked up here earlier trying to be on camera. You know, hey, you think the Lord playing with you, man, you got another thing coming.
Yeah.
When the Lord really let this judgment ring out and his word drop as the dew of heaven, hey, it's gonna be over with, man.
Hey, what Smoker say on Friday? Craig say on Friday. Name one person that play like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know where I stay, your mama stay. Just name one person that play, man, right, like your how about Shamel shot. Quit playing, man. We dealing with the powers, man, powers. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Back in 2 Peter 3 and 9, concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing
I just knew you said it about that last
that
time.
any should perish, but they all should come to repentance.
Right, read that again, Doc.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to us.
He long suffering to the elect, man. All right, that's why it's called edification, getting built up. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got a point of time when they come into the truth, man. All right, because it speaks about the 11th hour. All right, that, you know what I'm saying? That great multitude gonna come into the fold. All right, go ahead.
But they all should come to repentance.
Right, see that? The elect and the 1/3 of the women, men, and children gonna come to repentance, man. Go ahead.
Let me reread that. It's 2 Peter 3 and 9. Not willing that any should perish, but they all should come to repentance.
Go ahead.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Right, see that? Because a lot of people don't know. They know, but they ignorant. Just like we read in Isaiah, right? They ignorant. They ignorant. What? Willingly being ignorant. You see that? Because they see the prophets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They see the men of the Lord on the highways and the hedges. You know, but they don't consider, right?
Right.
So here it is. He's going to catch them in the thief of the night. He's going to catch them. He ain't going to catch them off guard because they know it's coming. You know? It's just they're going to be in a shock moment. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The climax.
Yep.
This is 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Right. He's going to come as a thief in the night. Not to those that's watching. Because the Lord have told us, man, watch. Be circumspect. You know? So we ain't gonna be caught off guard, all right, when Jacob trouble happened. You know, we start to see martial law troops. You know what I'm saying? We start to see people starting to invade one another, breaking in others' posts. You know what I'm saying? People housing the sword and, you know what I'm saying? 2nd Ezra 15 to 18. Right. See, we ain't gonna get caught off guard for that. They're gonna be 2/3 of our people, man. All right, go ahead.
It's 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. And it said, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, and thee which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
And the heaven is speaking about what? Esau rulership. All right? Babylon the Great, it's going to pass away with a great noise. And what's that noise? The thermonuclear missiles. All right? Because it speaks about how the earth going to rock to and fro like a drunken. We're going to make the earth rock to and fro, man. All right? The missiles, man, along with the chariots, man. All right? This bitch going to quake. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And the elements, everything you see, it's going to melt. all right, with the missiles. That's that fervent heat is speaking about, all right, the warheads. They ain't teaching this at church. All right, you got people go to church every Sunday. They ain't speaking about the time of the Lord coming, his judgment. Go ahead.
And the earth also and the works there are therein shall be burnt up.
Right, and the works is speaking about what? What Esau have built up. You know what I'm saying? All his skyscrapers. You know what I'm saying? Like you got over there. You know, you got Edomite over there on the thing. That shit gonna get burnt up too. The statues he got set up, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Alright, it's gonna melt, man, with that heat. Go ahead.
2 Peter 3:11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Right, and now here it is, through the understanding that you get from the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, all right, on down to the least brother in command, after all the videos they done did, all the lessons they done did, you know what I'm talking about, all the side notes they done put up, what kind of person are you to be? All right? Knowing that what's going to happen gonna happen. You know what I'm talking about? Because you can't be ignorant. You know, you can't be ignorant, man. You gotta know this finna happen. Jacob Trump is close. You see? It's finna happen. So what kind of person are you to be? Is you gonna prepare yourself? You gonna properly preparate yourself to prevent the poor performance of, damn man, I quit. I can't even do it no more. I give up. Or you gonna be a soldier. You gonna endure. You know? What you gonna do? All right? Knowing that, you know what I'm talking about? Knowing all these things gonna happen. Know you may have to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, your loved ones, your job, you know what I'm talking about? Your accessories that you have, your belongings, something that you hold dear to. You might have to give all that shit up. So what kind of person are you to be? You see? That's that test. You know what I'm saying? That's that test, man. It's coming. Go ahead.
What manner of persons are ye to be in our holy conversation?
Right? Go ahead.
In godliness.
Go ahead.
Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
Right, who looking for the coming in the day of Yahweh Shema? The elect. Those that fear the Lord. Those that want out of here. Get a secret 9 start at 1. It's those, man. Those the ones that seeking, you know what I'm saying, for Yahweh Shema shall return, man. Not 2/3. 2/3 they seeking for, you know what I mean? They want Babylon to continue. You see, they in the Esau mindset as Babylon could be healed. You know what I'm saying? Let's make America great again. You know, niggas cool with a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? In a weed sack. You know what I'm talking about? And the car with nice rims on it. They good. No, nigga, we got something better than that. All right, we got the Ezekiel 9. Go ahead, all right.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, starting at the top. He cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with destroying weapons in his hand.
Woo.
And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by the side, and they went and stood beside the brazen altar.
Right.
And the glory of the Most High of Israel was gone up from the cherubim, whereupon he was to their whole of the house.
Take your time.
And he called to a man clothed with linen,
Right.
which had the writer's inkhorn by his side.
Right.
Verse 4, and the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
All right, who are the men that sign and crying? All right, the elect, man. All right, those men, when you start with the apostles and the elders, the great millstone. All right, sign and crying, week in and what? Week in and out. In season and out of season. All right, and then Mark is talking about what? The Tawah. It means it's zip judgment. Because what's coming to this place? Judgment. The Lord finna judge this place, man. So you want to be a zip. You want to be you want to be X'd out from that judgment. You want to be in a safe place. You know how they call it, safe haven? You know what I'm saying? You want to be in a safe haven, man. You're going to be excluded from that judgment. All right, go ahead.
It says, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that
You see
cry,
that? For the men that sigh and cry. Go ahead.
for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, and we tired of this place, man. Like Lot, we vexed with the filthy conversation. All right, of Babylon the Great, man. You know, we can't wait till the Lord destroy this bitch, man. You know? Go ahead.
And it says, verse 5, and to the others he said in my hearing,
Right.
go ye after him through the city and smite.
Right, now that was the right hand of the Lord. You know, dealing with Yahweh Shai the angel. Now he talking to the left hand. All right, go ahead.
Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare,
Go ahead.
neither have ye pity.
Right, you see that? So them death angels gonna come through and wipe this whole out. Go ahead.
Verse 6, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children,
Uh-huh.
and women,
Right?
but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and being at my sanctuary, and begin at my sanctuary,
Right.
then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
So do you believe that? So what it say? What manner of person are you to be?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing these things are gonna happen. Knowing these things are gonna dissolve, what manner of person are you to be, man? Knowing the Lord gonna send these death angels through this hole and tear it up. Alright? So you ain't got that blood. You know, like when the Lord went through Egypt. Alright? He ain't had the blood on the doorpost, which represents your mind. It's over with. Alright? It's over with, man. The Lord gonna destroy your ass, man. So now it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. Because our salvation, your salvation, is nearer than you believe. You know? The Lord ain't playing no game. Go back to that Peter, because he gonna bring that fire up again. Because people think the Lord bullshit. When it's known as the second death. The first death by water. This death by fire.
That's right.
Alright? Go ahead.
This 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in our holy conversation
Right.
and godliness,
Yep.
looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High,
Right.
wherein the heavens being on
See
fire.
that? Again. He said it again, man. Same chapter. Alright? What it say? What heaven what?
It said, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on
So
fire.
that's how the Lord gonna come. He gonna come through the midst of World War III. He said, should I set fire on earth? What will I that's already been kindled? You know? Go ahead.
Shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right?
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new
They're
earth,
talking about new rulership. Alright? A new dwelling place, man. Go ahead.
wherein the will of righteousness.
It's dwelling righteousness because we know as Babylon the Great is on a dwelling wickedness, man. Give me Jeremiah 9-6, and then talk about give me Jeremiah 9-6 real quick.
This Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Thy habitation is in the midst of
You
deceit.
see that? Our dwelling place. You see that? It's in the midst of what? Deceit. When we were raised in Babylon the Great from a little kid, we've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? We've been downgraded, disgraded. We've been bamboozled, tricked to believing that there's only one life. You got one life to live. You know what I'm saying? You got to do all you can do right now. If not, it's afterlife. You know what I'm saying? You remember that? Afterlife, nigga, it's a life after life. Nigga, it's kingdom of heaven. Nigga, that we gonna rule and we gonna live forever. How the fuck gonna talk about afterlife? You see that?
And if I may, that's just an excuse for a nigga not to put in work, pretty much. I'ma just wait till the afterlife. I ain't gonna put in no work right now.
But instead, our habitation is in the midst of deceit. All right, we've been lied to. But the water you have by Shema Shai for bringing us out of that darkness, man, to his understanding is known as what? The light, which is the scriptures. You see that? You see forth more greater than what Babylon produces us to see. You know, as kindergarten through what? 12th grade, from 12th grade through college. You know, we ain't never had no understanding like we got when the Lord brought us out of that bullshit, out of that mindset. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never wished for the Lord to come and destroy this whole. When we say, man, we're gonna try to make it, man, we're gonna try to be a rapper, a singer, a dancer. Oh shit, I'm gonna go to college, nigga, try to get, you know what I'm saying? My bachelor's degree. You know what I'm saying? When Tyler Mike always bring out, degree go down to what? Downgrade. You know what I'm saying? You downgrading yourself, man, when you go to college, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a step down. Yeah. You know? Shit crazy. Go ahead, Doc.
Jeremiah 9:6, thy habitation is in the midst of deceit.
Right. And they show you a false reality of what they really trying to do to you is keep you in a smoking mirror.
Yeah.
They're showing you one thing, but the reality is something totally different. Here, 2 Ezra 7th chapter, where it say, this present life is not where much glory doth abide. But this, like you always say, ain't the end all or be all.
Right.
But this is what they want you to wrap your mind around. Like they package your life up in a box, put a bow on top of it, and tell you, well, this is the land of opportunity. This is, you know, this is the peak of civilization. You know, this is the highest quality of life that you can obtain is coming to America, getting you an education, going to college.
That's it.
You know,
And see what you get from there.
and all the nations. That's why you get Jeremiah 51 and say the nations are mad. You can get that 51, right? But give me that. I think this is 2 Ezra 7. Go ahead.
God, this is 2 Ezra chapter 7 and verse 42.
Yeah.
And it reads, He answered me and saying, this present life is not the end where much glory doeth abide.
But that's what they want you to believe. These Babylonians, you know, Edomites, they want you to believe that, you know, basically, this is it. Their God, this is heaven. You know, they paint the picture that God is non-existent outside of their reality. That's why they say this will be the first generation to live forever. You know, they're gonna obtain immortality, and they just keep going further and further into perdition, like the brother read earlier. Rob, how they're laden with iniquity, meaning they just keep adding sin upon sin upon sin upon sin against the Most High and what He has established as the order of life in His image. They try to make it after their own, which is completely against the Most High and the Messiah. It's it's Antichrist, man. That's the real Antichrist is Esau, Edom as a whole, that nation. You know, there's no one man, like these Christians keep telling you there's one man that's supposed to come and present himself as the Antichrist. Well, that man already here. All right, and it's a nation, Esau, Edom. Go ahead, Kodash.
It says, He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doeth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. Verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Which is Esau's time is the day of doom. So we're in the time of the day of doom. You know, he just read 2 Peter, okay? And that's the message specifically that we out here to tell you, that get your head out your ass, which Babylon has taken your ass and put it in front of your face on a television screen, on a cell phone, because he's making an ass out of you. You know? That's what Isaiah 1 and 3 say, you actually dumber than an ass. It say, the ox knows his master, and the ass his master's crib, but my people, they do not consider, they do not know me. So you don't know true power. You don't know the source of the life existence that we currently have. You fucked. That's why he say your dead body shall lie in the street of that great city, which is Babylon the Great, right? So we're gonna get that Jeremiah 51 next when he finished. Go ahead.
It says in verse 43, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality for it to come.
Right, so this age ain't your time of immortality. No matter how much you try to push and merge man with machine, you know, your transhumanism agenda, all right, your so-called global reset, the fourth industrial revolution, You think you some type of innovator, but you're not. Because Yasharallah is the innovators, the princes of the powers. We are the true sources of life, man.
Right.
Under Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that's why he surnamed us. Without us, you don't have an existence.
Right.
Really, you serving us you're serving us in your rulership.
That's it.
The Lord just using you as a method of chastising us
It's a tool.
to perfect us. Meanwhile, you think you going up. A nigga like a nigga in an illusion. It feel like he going up, but that motherfucker going down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if your floor is falling, it'll feel like you go down.
Right.
No matter how much you look up, goddamn it, you know.
It's like a hamster on the wheel.
Yeah.
The hamster think he's going somewhere,
Yeah.
but he ain't going nowhere.
That's just like this building. If the building coming down, even though you on the elevator going up, you know what I'm saying? That's how he is. He think he going up because the little elevator he on in the building going up, but the goddamn building going down, motherfucker.
Titanic.
Right.
The Titanic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Go just a little bit more.
Okay, come.
And it says
Jeremiah 51.
Yeah, come. And it says, and the beginning of immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past.
Yeah, and that's ultimately what we living in. Day of doom, time of the end, time of corruption. And the Lord sent us out here really to clear up all this chaos and confusion, which he said he's not the author of confusion, but of peace in the house of his saints. So peace rests with us, Yerushalayim, which is another name for Israel, which means place of peace, city of peace,
Right.
all right, teaching of peace. But Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Go ahead, Al.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup.
And Babylon brings confusion. We bring peace, right? And that's what's going to initiate the war. We stand for peace. They stand for confusion. It's two opposing forces in this earth right now. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
But see, it's in the Lord's hand. See? He think he going up.
Right.
He don't know. He in the Lord's hand. So the Lord is making everything around this man crumble, and he think he's dictating. Oh yeah, you know, we're gonna set up these false flags. You know, we're gonna set up these different COINTELPRO agendas, Black Lives Matters movement. You know, we're gonna set up all this shit to keep them distracted while we behind the scenes. He think he going up.
Right.
You going down, motherfucker. And these nations, like I say, are being drunken off of you feeding them this bullshit, you know. And we out here to tell you, look, hey, you better put that fucking Babylon juice down, man. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Go ahead, bro.
Back in Jeremiah 51 and 7, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. They made all the earth drunken.
Which from your Hollywood, you know, to your sports industries, to what? Social media, you know, everything is a part of this man's scheme to keep you hypnotized. The music, the food, you know. He using every avenue he can to keep your ass under that spell, like on Get Out. See, we the ones that's telling you to get the fuck out. You know, like the Lord flashed us with that light that woke us the fuck up.
That's right.
And now we the one, like old boy was telling dude, hey, get the fuck out. We telling you, get the fuck out, man. Because you, like the elders of Hob always say, you in the fucking sunken place, man. But you think you faring well. But your mind has been captivated by this Babylonian lifestyle, you know, and it's made you mad.
Yeah.
Which means disorderly in intellect, right? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 29 and 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry they are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger but not with strong drinks.
Yeah. You know, I was watching this video earlier before I came down where, you know, Jake trying to plead to his baby mama, you know, to have mercy on him and shit, because she done fucked his brother. You know, I'm like, bro, but see, the scriptures tell us, you know, our women should be hardest in the city.
Yeah.
He talked about she calling her a hoe. They call each other hoes. That's not an insult to her.
Yeah.
You know, because she don't know what it means to be a moderate woman. She doesn't know what it means to be a woman, period.
Yeah. Right.
She only knows what Babylon has taught her.
That's it.
The Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's, the Glorillas, the Beyonce's, the Spice, you know,
Big lot of
what the bitch, big, you know, so forth and so on. Which is the image of a whore, straight up hoe. You know, when you only got pride when you letting your butt cheeks and your titties and your comely parts show. That's the only type of satisfaction that you desire from a man.
Yeah,
is for him to see you in your nakedness.
That's in Isaiah too.
You know?
Yeah, that's it.
When the scriptures tell us as men that we're not supposed to desire a woman solely based upon how she look. And that's all niggas do.
That's all niggas do, all.
You know, that's all niggas do. And he's sitting there trying to tell her, oh, you don't got no morals. You don't got some shit like trying to.
Don't say what you
bitch,
want, a cookie?
like, yeah, what you want, a cookie? Yeah. You hoes don't care, but see, the time is about to come.
Yeah.
Well, what really matters pertaining to living life is about to be gold. And you hoes that's in that mind state won't be able to get a man. Because the men of the Lord gonna be protected. That spiritual power gonna manifest at the time of Jacob's trouble amongst his faithful ones.
Right, brother.
And you hoes gonna be out here left naked, just like you've been walking these streets, but you've been protected. See, but now it's gonna be a whole nother ball game. You're gonna put some motherfucking clothes on, because you gotta put some motherfucking clothes on.
Hey, that's what I said. We spoke on back a little while ago, like how them studs,
Yeah.
dykes,
Yeah.
want to be like a nigga.
Yeah.
But in that day,
Yeah, we
shit.
at the gym, the bitch get out the car and drop a fucking tampon.
Yeah, that was so funny
Bitch
right
trying
there.
to work out and shit. We get to the gym, she get out the car and drop a tampon.
Hey, I said that's the Lord reminding her.
Bitch, reality check. See, that's what Babylon do to you, man. No, it don't matter. You still gonna bleed once a month, bitch.
Right. Look that.
Hey, you might not want to be humbled by a man, but you gonna be humbled by the man.
That's it. That's it.
All right, because he set you up to be humbled
The
once a
one
month
and only.
to bring you to reality every fucking month.
That's
Look,
right.
no matter how many fucking concoctions and hormone pills
You take.
that Esau Edom try to come up. See, that's another one of his, you know.
Yeah.
You feel
Wicked
you feel comfortable. You done got your chest chopped off.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You can tuck your shit in.
Because you got Jake going on doing that, taking the hormone pills and drug presses and shit. You know? But that's how you know that they declare their sin as what? Sodom.
Yeah.
So when you're going to Revelation, it's adding up. It's adding up, bro. This is spiritual what? Sodom and what? Spiritual Egypt.
Yep.
You can't get around it.
Yep. Hey, bring that out. Keep going.
It's Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. They made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad.
Yep. Go ahead. Who got something?
I had a precept.
Bring it out.
Just going back into the times, like the brother was going into the bar, and hey, our people not waking up, man. And it's a high time to wake out of sleep, just like Paul was going. Peter was going into, man. And it's the time that that the world's about to be destroyed, man. All right, 2nd Ezra 7. Hey, we living in these times now, man.
Right.
So why people can't understand? So this is Luke chapter 12, starting at 54.
Right.
And he said, also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is. And when ye see a south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass.
Yeah, that's the destruction, right? The destruction gonna come, all right? And the West is America, man.
That's it.
All right? That's where it's coming to.
Cuz.
The fireworks show for the world to see is really the thermonuclear
That's the real
destruction.
4th of July.
Yeah, that's the
Independence Day.
yeah, that's the real Independence Day, to free all you heathens, you wicked Edomites, so forth and so on, man, that's ruling this world.
Man.
Your Independence Day is coming. Go ahead.
Verse 56, it says, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the skies and of the earth, but how is it that you do not discern this time? Come on, man, how people don't discern this time, man. Hey, it's a high time, just like you talked to Michael going into, man. Hey, Esau has set up all these devices, what, to keep our people docile, man. Our people do not know what time it is, man. All right, the spiritual time, man. For real, like, all these prophets.
rock them to sleep.
Right.
Jake don't even know. Jake don't know what discern means.
Man.
You know, and that's why when these times that's ahead come, they ain't gonna know which way to move. They ain't gonna know which way to go. That's how Babylon, because Esau Edom, he been had shit planned for you for 25 years ahead of time.
Right.
You know, these different robot dogs and military martial law units been training for your ass for years, Jake. These Walmarts, these different big box stores, they strategically setting them up now to where they're more confined. But he got you thinking, oh, it's more self-sufficient now. Oh, I don't gotta wait for nobody to check me out. But you notice when you go in Walmart now, you gotta walk through the goddamn stanchions. Yeah, they gotta open up for you. So it ain't nothing for them to hit a button and lock all that shit down. Jake, you the #1 consumers on the planet.
Right.
If you go to every Walmart in the United States right now, the ratio from Jake to the other nations gonna be about 80 to 20 or 75 to 25. I guarantee you.
Yeah. Fact.
Jake shopping fucking Walmart.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's facts, I.
Go ahead, bro.
I got y'all. This is Ecclesiastes, this is Sirach 12:6. For the Most High hateth sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So who does he use to bring forth his punishment? The physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, Esau, even the so-called self-proclaimed white man, beginning with the elites. All right? They control every aspect of your life without you even knowing it. Even when because I was speaking on the smoking mirror and the black mirror. Like they got on Netflix now, they got a series called Black Mirror. On that series, they showing you how these different apps that you be downloading and signing up for, you giving them permission to invade your privacy. You give them permission to listen to your conversation. You give them permission to access your contacts, to access your photos, to access every fucking thing. You ain't thinking about, see, we know, but we understand too that there's a reward for those that stand for your Yahweh Shah Yahushua. Don't get it twisted. We know, we hit the allow.
Yeah, right.
But see, only he that would let it will let. Like he said, until he be taken out of the way. But you don't understand what's going on, Jake. You just doing shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Think they watching me. Damn right they do. Damn right they watching me. Man, I think they listen to my. Damn right they listen to your conversation. Why you think when you say something about what you thinking about buying, you go to your phone, get on Facebook. Oh damn, them J's, that's that bag I'm talking about. Oh, I'm talking about buying that car right there.
Yeah.
Shit pop right up.
Just talking about that drink.
You know?
They ask you how your workout is after you leave, you know, playing the fitness.
Yeah, yeah. Like, how the fuck you know I was working out?
Turn my location out.
Right.
Say you want to do legs.
And you damn near can't do no app without, you know, you gotta let them see.
Right.
You have to either hit all the time while using the app or just this time. You know?
Allow once.
Like, why using the app, goddamn?
Yeah,
and they got it so slick now, and they know most of the time you're gonna leave your apps up and running. I be forgetting, like, damn, that's why your battery be draining so hard. You once you finish using the app, if you don't close that motherfucker out, it's still up.
It's still up.
And log in your, you know.
Right.
But see, that's that big brother system. Like I said, they be planning shit for you 25, 50. That shit was talked about in 1984, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Late.
These devils light years ahead of you, man. And the only way you can catch up is to get on the side of the ancient of days, the father of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't got no defense, man.
Yeah.
You naked out here, Jake.
You know, Jay think because they got the Draco. You know what Esau Ben had?
Man, if he giving you that shit, what you think he got?
Right.
He don't give a fuck about your stick. This nigga got lasers. This nigga can annihilate you by the. Hey, and I ain't talking about just one or two of you. He strategically can take erase you, and nobody know you. Why you think kids and shit be coming up missing? People be coming up missing. They never get found out where they at.
That's his technology, bro.
You know, he be harvesting body parts and shit, organs and shit. Sex trafficking, all type of shit be going on.
Yeah, niggas ain't on that level, man.
Right.
You know, niggas gotta come up on a level, man.
Oh, they talking about that Illuminati shit. Yeah.
That shit real. Can't be ignorant all your motherfucking life.
Well, they say, but it just all it means is bearers of the light.
That's it.
Or enlightened ones. But it's a whole nother side of that spectrum where we are the bearers of the light of righteousness, trying to shine it on you to come out of the darkness, that dark light. Like the Apostle Rumlaw did a lesson dealing with the dark light. Give me that Sirach 19 and 22.
I got it. This Sirach chapter 19, verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
All right. So you got in the bed with the man of sin, beginning with you women, which you was just on your ass. We ain't done, because first and foremost, it was another question: are women more wicked than men in the Bible? You goddamn right. The scriptures say, "I find more bitter than death the woman." It say through the woman we all die. The sin came through her. Sin entered into the world through the woman's vessel, and she spread it on to the man. Read that precept again.
This Sirach 19 and 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
Yeah, so she is the one that initiated that wickedness coming into the world. She took that counsel from the man of sin, Esau Edom, which was the serpent in the spirit of the serpent in the garden. Okay? And she said it was what? Good. The scriptures say the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Right.
So the serpent taught you how to be a whore.
Ooh.
Taught you how
Be a nigga.
girl.
yeah, hot girl.
He taught you about how to be a thought. About how though? Through his influence, his sword, and he started what? Television. The TV. You know, when you break down TV, it means tell a vision.
And that's what he did. He told her the vision. You know?
So she visualized
Yeah.
it. It was good to
Yeah.
her.
You should be like God, knowing both good and evil. Yet, you have no discernment of how to deal with evil. You see?
That's right. That's a good point now. That's a good point.
So you fuck.
Right.
Yeah. She probably went
Brother
with
got a
back to
precept
Adam
on the
that.
comment board.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Come for that's the brother from Alabama.
Oh, okay, come.
I had a quick one too. I'm gonna get the one.
But yeah, you gotta start understanding the big picture of this life, man. This life, hey, and it make it so much. It make it so much easier. It make it so much easier to walk now, versus when you was in the world, you was just walking without knowing your destination. Like at least now you on a path and you understand what this path leads to. You got our people on the path of destruction and not even knowing that they on that path, and thinking that they actually on the right path, that they got a purpose, they fulfilling some type of goal. You know, like
that's why you get from the Christians. You know, I'm blessed to highly favored.
Right. Right.
You know, that's because they think they on the right path.
The scripture say, knowing not that they wretched.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm blessed and highly favored. The Lord love me. That's my God, my Jesus. But you just don't know you're on the road to destruction.
Hey, it's a new thing they say now. They say God don't play about me.
I know what they've been saying.
Yeah, they've been saying
Shit, he
that
gonna
now.
show your
And
ass.
guess what?
It's
They're absolutely right.
Right. And it mostly women, you know, they really
Yeah,
saying it right.
women.
She be like,
You're
God
right.
don't play about me. He gonna find me
on the front row, with them big ass headphones.
Right.
God don't play at all.
You right.
And for you Israelite men, women, hey, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men and women,
Yep.
he finna show you that he don't play about you.
Man, you was children, man.
Yeah, all right. Oh, that's a good one. Cause you know you don't play about your son.
Right.
Or your daughter, they fuck up. What you do? Beat the brakes off on.
Right.
And you don't play about it.
Right.
You want your son or your daughter to be, you know, like perfect. You know what I'm saying? A resembling of who? You.
Right.
So we are resembling of who? Yahweh Shemal Shah.
Right.
You see that? We're here to express image. See that? So yeah, the Lord don't play about you. That's why he gonna tear your ass up.
Hey, the brother got a precept I can come.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is Micah chapter 7 and verse 10 from the brother Khayal Awar, and it says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the street."
Yeah, that's coming. All right, when you I seen it on Instagram, 2 women, they some strippers, right?
Yeah.
And so when they got to their apartment, finna open the door, 2 niggas came up on them with the gun, took everything, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just imagine when the time of trouble comes, you can't call 911, you can't call big bro or uncle.
Yeah.
You women's through. That's why you have to get your mind right and get up on the umbrella of a man of the Lord. All right? Because in that time, you can only depend on your man.
Nope.
You see that?
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is a precept from the brother Naquam 5 off the coming board. Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil
Right, see,
and
a
hideth
prudent man.
himself.
Yep. Read it again, Salak, y'all.
A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Woo, he wise.
Right.
He see, if he go down that street, he gonna get jumped.
Right.
So he know niggas down there.
Right.
So what he gonna do? He gonna turn the other way. Cause he gonna prevent himself to go through that. So you see danger ahead, what's he gonna do? You gonna try your best, not what? You gonna try your best to avoid that. So we see Jacob trouble, martial law, the female camps, the race wars. We understand the hour of temptation. So how we gonna hide ourselves? By coming where? Into the umbrella of the truth. Psalms 91.
Right.
All right, that's being wise and prudent, and that's how you hide yourself. But what? The wicked gonna do what? Go on. You know, dead end. Now you stuck like Chuck. You know, instead of taking heed to the prophets, man, taking heed to the elders and the bishops, man. All right, a great millstone. You see? Because we really the one, like Jeremiah said, I will feed you with knowledge and wisdom and understanding. He will send you past according to his heart. All right? You got to go talk about.
Yeah, finishing off, it says, but the simple pass on
Right, see, the
and are
simple.
punished.
But through, they're going to get
Hey.
punished.
Along with you love simplicity.
Right, we went into Proverbs. So the simple going to pass on, man. They ass going to be destroyed, man. Because why? They did not use the wisdom the Lord gave them. You know? Go ahead, out. That's it on that talking about?
That was it. Yeah.
Okay, you got one, and then you got to talk about
Okay.
break it down.
Come on, this is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 12. there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
And that's Esau's way. Esau's way is the way of death. And the scriptures say, surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. He's the one that took the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, perverted it, turned it upside down, and called it good. And then, called it evil, Salaki. And then took the good and called it evil. So you are following a false way. And the Lord said he hates every false way, man. So you're drawing the Lord unto anger, man. You're provoking the Lord to anger. You are the reason that he say the fire of his jealousy shall burn. Because ultimately you in the bed committing spiritual adultery with Esau Edom and his way of life. You're conforming to the image of another God, because Esau Edom fancies himself a God. All right? When you look at this world and these nations, all these nations, they bow down to the so-called. I remember, man, I went and tried the smoothie shop this week. Now, I'm being helped with my order to get my smoothie. Esau walks in, and they just completely skip over me before I even finish. I'm like, how he come in after me and get his order before me? You know, because I was trying to tell her what I wanted in it, and she had to go tell the guy, you know, but it wasn't but a couple of minutes that was going to take before I knew it, the Elamite, because it was Jake that was helping me when I walked in. But you know, them smoothie shops owned by Elam. So when Elam saw the Edomite walk in, she came out of the back, walked up to the register, and took over the register that the black girl, the Jake girl was helping me, and helped Esau get his shit before mine. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the God complex of this Edomite supremacy world we live in.
I got one for you.
You know? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shown to the wicked. Yet will he not learn righteousness in the land of uprightness, will he deal unjustly and will not behold the mercy of the Lord Yahweh.
So do you think he was like, oh, well, you go ahead and take care of him? Or,
right,
oh, no,
that's no courtesy.
Me. You know, he was first. No.
He seen an opportunity.
Yeah, he saw an opportunity. You know?
Growth.
And see, the Lord finna come do you nations like Busta Rhymes. Put all you bitches in check.
Right.
You know?
That's right, bro.
Especially you, Edom. You finna get back put in your place, man, because at the end of the day, it's been proven that there's no way that you can manage this earth. There's no way that you can be in the dominion seat. Because the scriptures say, if you're not taken out of the way, no flesh shall be saved. And we're looking at the production of that as we speak. We're looking at you produce constant death in the earth, man.
Destroy your earth.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said he's going to destroy them to destroy the earth.
Cause you ask him, why did you put chemtrails in our
Oh, them ain't chemtrails. That's a theory.
Global warming.
Well, why do you have dyed water?
Boy, damn. Hey, why is they printing off meat? They printing off meat now. Man,
3D meat.
3D meat, dog.
Like why?
Making meat out of thin air.
Bro,
Like you can't explain that.
robots
Eating furry fruit and shit. When the fruit get old, it got fur on it and shit.
Cause according to the scriptures in Genesis, it said everything was good.
Right.
When you know what I'm saying, when Yahweh shot in you know what I'm saying, the elect,
Yeah, everything was perfect.
everything. For real, this nigga say, nah, I can do it better.
Yeah, only like Chief Two Eagle said, only white man could be dumb enough to think that he can make something better than what the Lord already made, man.
True.
Kind of dumb.
But hey, the Lord gave him the power for you nations to believe that he can.
Uh-huh.
So he believed and you believe, just fueling his ego.
And
And that's why the scriptures say the pride of your heart had deceived you. See, when shit like what I spoke about happening in the smoothie shop, that happens all the time.
Uh-huh.
So you gotta understand what that do for a motherfucking ego and pride.
Yeah.
Man.
He probably went home and talked to his wife about that night.
Yeah.
You know,
Superman,
that nigga thought
man.
he had some type of privilege over me. To tell you what happened
Hey,
today.
I went, hey, that happened today?
Nah, it happened Tuesday.
I went through some shit today at work, man. The Edomite.
Same type of
Yeah, Edomite in the
privilege.
bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like, hey, excuse me, bro. You know, step out right quick while I'm using and shit. That boy ass said. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the scriptures though.
Huh?
That's the scriptures.
I'm talking about
They should be the head and we should be the tail.
Yeah, I like, bro.
You know? It say, I've seen a service on horses
Yeah, pretty.
and princes walking on the earth, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, but again, the Lord finna bust the rhymes, you niggas.
That's right.
Put all you nations in check, man.
Right. Get the five
And you too, Jake, because the scriptures say judgments begin with you. You know?
If I got 1 Peter 4:7.
Talk about, we gonna coach that.
All right.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
Yeah. And that's the conclusion, man. That's the conclusion, is that the end of things are at hand. Fear the Most High, keep his commandments. All right? And then, once you start getting into these scriptures and meditating and taking in the Lord's righteousness, you'll be aware of everything that's going on. The sober just means being aware in the spirit of what's going on. You know, yourself, first and foremost, is what you have to get. You gotta get yourself together. See, we couldn't come out here and teach this word and preach this word before we first got ourselves in check.
That's right.
Which we didn't do it. The Lord gave us the recipe. We still cooking. We still cooking every day. You know?
Beautiful.
It's spiritual food we have to digest, man, every day. Okay, and it produces results. So for those that have ears to hear, Lord will, you will edify. We're going to turn towards the east again, facing Jerusalem, giving all praises, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Hakwadash.
All right, Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Babal.
Babal.
Rise Israel, destroy confusion. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA.
DTA.